this universe, there is an island located in the planet of Earth, living human in modern society, an island called Singapore. Today, Singapore is one of the most developed countries. Though approximately 716 kilometers square in size, it stands tall as its skyscrapers, alongside with multi-races harmoniously mixed together. Let us recap the founding of Singapore. Long time ago, there was a prince of Palembang, whom in search for a new city. He saw an island and was told Temasek. He later renamed it after the animal that he saw. Singapura means Lion City. In 1819, second name closely related to Singapore was Sir Thomas Stamford Raffles, a man who saw potential in the growth of this island. He arrived and signed a treaty with Sultan Hussein Shah of Johor to develop as a British trading post. 1860. The population exceeded 80,000, with over half of the population being Chinese. Many immigrants came to work at rubber plantations. 1942. It was a moment of chaos. The Imperial Japanese Army invaded Malaya during World War II, culminating in the Battle of Singapore. The British were defeated. In 1945, table turned. After 2 years, the British possessed Singapore after the surrender of Japan. In 1955, first general election was held, won by a pro-independent David Marshall, demanding complete self-rule. He led a delegation to London but was turned down by the British. In 1959, Singapore finally managed to be an internally self-governing state after the People's Action Party won. And this was the year when a name too familiar to all Singaporeans became the first Prime Minister, Lee Kuan Yew. 1964 Race Riot, one of the notorious major racial riots that took place between the Chinese and Malays on Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's birthday. 23 killed and hundreds injured. On 9 August 1965, Singapore became the only country in the history of the modern world to gain independence against its own will. Soon after, Singapore had its first president, Yusof bin Ishaq. This was a period that changed everything. Lee Kuan Yew successfully managed to feed Singapore into first world status by curbing unemployment, raising the standard of living and implementing a large-scale public housing program. The country's economic infrastructure was developed, racial tension was eliminated, and an independent nation defense system was created. Singapore is now a cosmopolitan country. Different races, religions, and cultures were no longer seen as an issue, all thanks to Racial Harmony Day that was made as an important event annually.
Whenever I am feeling low, I look around me and I know there's a place that will stay within me. Wherever I may choose to go, I will always recall the city, go every street and shore, sail down the river which brings us life, winding through my Singapore. This is home, truly, where I know I must be, where my dreams wait for me, where the river always flows. This is home, surely, as my senses tell me.